This is a video, Hot Tub Time Machine 2 Exposed. Now in the movie, Hot Tub Time Machine 2, which is different from part 1 because in part 1, they went in the past. Part 2, they went to the future. Now, they got in this hot tub, they went to the year 2025. Now, when they got out that hot tub, went into the house, this guy was able to pull up a screen using his hands, just a facial recognition. He was able to just pull up a digital screen, just in the middle of the floor. You know, this was what they show in the year 2025. Facial recognition scanning, able to put up a digital screen and watch TV just in the middle of the room. So I'm sure that's coming soon. Now, when he looked at the TV, they announced that the president of the United States in the year 2025 was an openly homosexual president. Now, we know right now our current president is a flaming faggot, but he ain't open about it. But we know that the guy's a faggot the way he's supporting the gays and passing all the laws for them. We know he's a faggot, even though he ain't open about it. He in the closet faggot. But in the movie, they said the president in the year 2025 was going to be an out the closet fag. He was going to let everybody know he was a faggot. He was going to be an out the closet faggot president. So you never know. You know, Hillary Clinton get in there, or Donald Trump, whatever. They might do 4 years. Next thing you know, 2025, we might have a faggot for a president. You never know. That might be what they plan. Then, as they left out the house, they walking around. They noticed that men are wearing skirts and dresses everywhere. Because they show in year 2025, the new fashion for men would be mini dresses and skirts. They would be wearing the same stuff women wearing. Now, what's interesting is there was a recent fashion show not too long ago. I think that Kanye West was at or something like that, where they were showing new fashion, where men they had skirts and stuff like that for men at this particular fashion show. Now, this is for real. At this particular fashion show. So that prediction by that movie may not be far off. That might be what they building toward. They might be what they want men to be doing and during that time. I mean, who knows? But as the movie progressed, it got even worse than that because there were new game shows and talk shows on TV that were interactive, and they actually went to one of the shows, and the guy who was over the talk show told the guy in the audience, "Look, I want you to come on stage and we're going to pick something. The audience gets to pick what they want you to do." So the audience picked that they wanted this man to have sex with another man. That's what the audience said they wanted this man to do on live TV. So they picked the man that he came there with and told him, "Look, this is what you're going to do." Then they told him, "You can swap out this man for another man." So they brought another man in there. And they told him, y'all gonna put on these helmets. Y'all gonna do some virtual reality sex. That's what they told them they was gonna do. Now, all I'm saying is, this might be a real thing that these people are planning. They planning to make TV X-rated. And I mean on Channel 7. I mean all the channel, not just HBO, Showtime. They might be planning on going all the way with this shit. We gotta watch out for 2025 because they about to do some crazy shit. Now, as the movie progressed, they had driverless cars. Now, what's interesting about the driverless cars in the movie is they just like the driverless cars that the government is putting out on the streets in Los Angeles and New York right now that they're testing. Same car looked exactly the same. That's the one in the movie. The real cars, driverless cars they have on the streets now in Los Angeles and New York look exactly like the ones that was in that movie. Same car. Now the interesting thing about the car that was in the movie is a guy asked this guy, he said, well, how can I buy a driverless car? The guy tells him you can't buy one. The guy tells him that the cars have feelings and the cars will literally come up to your house anytime it feels you want to ride. So you wake up in the morning, you go out the front door, the car is already sitting there waiting on you. That's what he told him. The car is sitting there waiting on you because it senses that you need a ride. Now that's some tripped out shit. And then it got even weirder when he punched the car. He got mad at the car and punched the car. And the car brought up in the screen inside the car said, "This person is the damn enemy." The car asked for access to take the man out. Now, who do you people think was giving this car access? Because eventually the person, whoever the car was asking for access, said they granted them the access to take the man out. So who do you think granted this driverless car that has feelings, access to take this man out? I'm telling you, who gave the car feelings? The same people who created it, the government. The same people who controlling it, the government, gave that car access, government access to kill that man. And what do you think when they put the real driverless cars out there that the government is going to be controlling? When you hit that car and that car is saying in that screen it want access to take you out and the government give it access to take your ass out, you're going to be walking down the street, that car going to run on the sidewalk and kill you. Or anytime you do something out of line the government don't like, they're going to have your car driven off a cliff. They'll have your car driven straight in the lake and kill you. And then they're going to say it was a malfunction, my bad. My bad, malfunction. I'm sorry. Meanwhile, you did, but no, that's my bad. It was a malfunction. I'm sorry. We're trying to work out the kinks. That's exactly what them lying bastards gonna say, as they just killed your ass on purpose, just killing motherfuckers. And they gonna say, "Oh, my bad. We working out the kinks. We sorry." And then in the movie, the car was attempting to kill the man. Every time the car saw the man, the car tried to run the guy off the road. He tried to kill the man. He tried to run the guy down. Every time he saw him. Every time the car, who has feelings now, saw the man walking down the street, tried to run him over. So this man said, you know what, I'm going to take a leap of faith. He jumps out in the middle of the street in front of the car, tells the car to stop. The car stops. And the man tells the car, I'm sorry for what I did. He apologized to the car. And the car brought up on the screen in the car, is this sincere? Is this not sincere? The car said it was sincere. He believed the guy. He accepted the guy's apology. And I said, man, that's some tripped out stuff. The car accepted the guy's apology, opened the doors, and agreed to take the man wherever he wanted to go. I said, man, this is something else. And this is exactly what they're doing to the driverless car they getting ready to put on the street. It's going to have feelings. If you do something, it's going to get access to run you over. The only way you can stop it, you got to say you sorry to a car. And it will decide whether to accept your apology or not. Now, that's just some messed up stuff. Tripped out. That's the Jetsons cartoon to a whole nother level. That's just out there. So you got to tell a car that I'm sorry just to save your life. Oh my God, you gotta tell the car I'm sorry. And if you see them robots on the streets, you gotta apologize to them too. You gotta say, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do what I did. Because they might kill you. That's a messed up world we're living in now, It's about to get crazy and crazy and more bizarre. People would have mentioned robots, driverless cars and hovercrafts and all this shit about 12 years ago, people would have thought you was nuts. But now this stuff is freaking real. I mean, this is actually taking place. And it just goes to show these billionaires that's investing in making this stuff happen. These billionaires are nuts, man. These guys are nuts. I mean, they got $1 billion and this is what they want to do. This is what they want to invest in. They can invest in anything on the planet, and this is the thing they think is a great idea. My God, these billionaires are really nuts at the top. They just think of some crazy ideas, and they need to keep these ideas to themselves. They don't need to share this with nobody because it's crazy. I don't care if they got the money to make it happen, but because they told somebody an idea, a crazy idea, don't mean you gotta actually they gotta actually put their money into it and actually try to make it happen. Because all of this stuff is not stuff that they should be trying to make happen. This is crazy. You're talking about putting robots on the street, like having hovercrafts floating over the ground, and you're talking about having driverless cars that have feelings. This stuff is insane. And y'all just throwing this stuff in everybody's face. Even the stupidest person on earth gonna think this is nuts. And there's some stupid people out there. I mean, now y'all passing transgender bathrooms, all this stuff. There's still some stupid people that think that's not a bad idea. That is, until some man raped their daughter, then they gonna think different. You know, be like, oh yeah, I agree with everybody else. Now it's a horrible idea. Or somebody come to the bathroom and rape their daughter, then they gonna think different. Or somebody come and expose themselves to their son, then they gonna think different. When driverless cars on the streets everywhere, robots passing out tickets and stuff, then everybody gonna see. Even the most stupid person gonna know something's up. Person that's been stupid about what's going on for years gonna know something's up now. They can't just ignore it now. When you seeing flying cars and hovercrafts and robots and driverless cars and transsexuals and faggots everywhere, you gonna know something's up then. You've been stupid and you just a complete idiot. You're gonna be forced to see what's right in front of you. The crazier this stuff get.